on, really?
What?
Hey, how's it going there? Your old pal Jim. Ashley's here. She's gathering stuff for us to ship, and that's what we're going to be doing this morning, of course. We've got, I think, 15 to go out. That seems to be our daily during the week number. My second light just turned on. That's nice. It's chilly here in the workshop. We've got a little space heater that runs all night to keep things climate controlled out here during the winter, and it's struggling to keep up. So we've already pre-packed one thing. It's a Dueling Dragons Monster Jam set. You know what those look like. We've sold quite a few of those over the past couple of days, so that's already ready to go. We're going to just slap a label on that, get it out the door. Yeah, so not a bad Tuesday. As far as sales goes, especially, we didn't really, we sourced, so we didn't really list or anything like that. We'll see how today goes, although we've already got a couple out today. So we've got Triple E 65th edition out. This sold for $36. And we used to get like 50 for these. I'm sure I could get 50 if I held on and waited for the right buyer and all that stuff. But, we're about the quick flip. We want to move items. Like I've said in previous videos, we've got space issues. So we want to keep product moving. We don't want to hold stuff on our shelves too long. And when you're buying stuff for $3 and $4, selling it for $30 is okay. That's good profit. So yeah, that's it. So, still got the back of the truck filled with inventory. We've got to do our shipping first before we clog this place up with more stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. And kids have soccer practice tonight. They practice at two different locations. One of them is 10 minutes from the house. The other one's 45 minutes from the house. So we've got to travel a bit tonight to get to soccer practice. And we've got to pick up a teammate who lives right around the corner. It's not like we're going far for that. So, we got a bit to do this evening. I've got a doctor's appointment later, so who knows what we're going to get done today. I've got to get a tire put on the Mazda, because that's apparently now an issue. And yeah, full day of a bit of everything. And we got to figure out a way to make time to prep and list and picture and all that good stuff. 4 pounds. $17, $16, $4. So a lot of our sales are board games. We do have a couple of interesting things coming up, though. We sold a GeoTrack set. We sold one last night and then one this morning. So next we've got this Kendamore Powerhead in really rough shape. The cover is missing from here. I mean, underneath it's nice. That's why I'm sure somebody bought it, because this part is good. This is what matters. This doesn't matter. So, Sold this for I think 38, maybe 42. I don't know, somewhere in there. Um,
42.
huh?
42.
$42. So obviously this will be boxed. And I forgot to when I ship them, I like to loosen the have to undo it. To loosen the is where the hose plugs into it, or the wand rather, so that I can, if because I think that's a bit too tall. So if I lower it, then it fits in the box nicer. Not all the way low, but just give it a bit of an angle. And then shipping it is not that bad. It's just giving it a wrap. Throwing it in a box, and that's it. So one thing I was reading about last night, eBay started this new ambassador program. And I believe it's something anybody can do. You don't have to have an eBay store. Although the reason why I heard about it and learned about it is because they're talking to eBay store owners about it, because as like an additional way to earn money for your store by sharing your listings on social media and making an additional commission percentage on your items. But you can basically start an ambassador store and share listings from any participating store on eBay and earn a percentage of that sale that comes from your ambassador store. So this might be something interesting for those of you that follow me as a driver. If you're Spark driver, YouTube driver, and you're sitting there waiting for orders to come in, you can build yourself an Amazon ambassador store with just a couple of clicks.
She said Amazon.
Sorry, eBay ambassador store, because Amazon does the same thing, but Amazon sucks. With just a couple of clicks, sorry, hold on. And make yourself. I was looking up some stuff, and some things, I mean, they're higher priced items, but you can make yourself $20 a sale or more. Some things are only $2 or $3 a sale. Right. Just for sharing a link on your Facebook, or if you're talking with a friend or whatever fellow driver, they say, "Oh, I'm really looking for this and I can't find it anywhere." Well, if you go on to eBay and you find it, you share the link with them, you make yourself a little commission. I don't know. It's just something to think about. £6. Sold this Nevada Starbucks mug. what is this? Been There series. I think this is their newest one. Sold this for $23. It's going to California though, so I think they offered $18 to start, and I was at $24.75. And then I went back with $23, and I was like, "This is the best that I could do with free shipping." And they came up to 20, and I stuck to my guns because I went back and I looked at the listings, what's currently listed, not what's sold. Because when you're negotiating with somebody about what they want to buy it for, you want to look at what's currently available and look at what your competition is selling for, right? So, and you know, $23 is what others are listed for. So I was like, no, I'm not going to go down to $20. I'm not going to beat somebody by that much. So I stuck to my guns at 23. I want to put it in Linux Explorer. No.
Well, there's 666.
Okay. Yeah.
Working.
Because it's going to California. I stuck to my guns at 23, and they came to their senses. And they're like, okay, I live across the country. I doubt, yeah. Well, that fits really. You should buy that thinner paper because that stuff is going to be too thin.
Yeah, there's.
So we've been watching other YouTubers and their shipping videos, particularly for this example, Reclaimed Reseller, who does a lot of shipping videos. And he uses the thinner paper that come just in sheets, and he grabs a couple sheets when he needs them to stuff his boxes. And Ashley was like, that's a good, like, that would be good for small box filler for, like, if we need to fill a board game box or a, collectible figurine box or something like that. Because this thick paper, it just doesn't get small enough because it's so thick and rigid. 2 pounds 666. Which is, yeah, that's very, very true. So we're gonna have to source some of that somewhere. Next up, we sold this Villaware.
That really is costing you $9 to ship.
Yeah,
Almost 10.
right. That's ridiculous. Villaware Uno Boat Waffler. The Villaware Uno is a line of Villaware. So that's the ones you want to look for. The other Villaware stuff is okay, but the Uno line is what you want to look for. I think it sold for $55, 54 and change or something. We'll get that in a second. But yeah, Villaware Uno is what you want.
$48.75.
$48.75. So, and I paid $6 for it, I think, or 10. I don't know. Either way, it's a good sale. And they're solid products. So if FedEx or US Mail finds a way to damage it, kudos to them. But we're still going to bubble wrap and box and, do what we can. This week, we are starting to ship more US Mail and less FedEx because the FedEx system is extremely stressed. Stuff is arriving, a day or two later than their promised date. So if it's, It's going to cost us 25 cents more. Then we'll go US mail. Towards the end of this week, probably starting tomorrow, we'll spend an extra 50 cents to get it to somebody on time. Next week, probably midweek, we'll go up to $1 more to get it to somebody on time. We'll just inch that up a little bit. And then at some point today or tomorrow, I'm going to add the option to do next day delivery if somebody wants to pay for it at retail price. Then they can do that. I will do calculated shipping, next day delivery. Seller can pay or buyer can pay for that if they want it next day for whatever reason. So we do have quite a bit to list from this last thrift haul, which is good. We'll have to find some time to get out. I was hoping to get out tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen because we bought so much yesterday. Yesterday was a good haul day, so. All right. Cut that box down pretty good. Look at that. So this is 6 pounds, 12.85. And I got some flaps. We go on my flap pile. Next, we've got this Pampered Chef microwave cooker steamer thing. Sold this for $22.50, I think, $21. I don't know. Not very much at all. But we bought it for $1. So yeah, that eBay ambassador program is intriguing because it's a way I mean, not so much for full-time eBay sellers unless you're already in the habit of sharing what you've recently listed to your Facebook friends or on Instagram or whatever, wherever you can share listings, on Twitter if you do that or whatever. I don't call it X because that's a stupid name for a platform. Did I sell this for 22?
22.
Yeah. So if you're already in the habit of doing that, you might as well set up the ambassador store and make extra commission on it. But I believe you can go in and set up an ambassador storefront without having a store and just pick items that you like on eBay and just have that as part of your store and then share that store. So it's like you're selling on eBay without having to do any of the sourcing or shipping or anything like that. You just have to share the link and get people to your store. Like eBay is not going to pay you when when that item sells, but it didn't sell from your link. So 13 ounces. I haven't missed.
What?
It said 13 ounces. That's what it's in there. Next up is this Enchanted Cupcake Party Game.
Yeah.
Well,
70 cents for me.
So, this game we sell this game a lot, but we don't sell this year a lot. This is, I can't find the year. 2019. We sell the first edition version a lot. There's like see-through over here, where you can see the cupcakes. This is just a solid box front, so it doesn't get quite as much. Um, and somebody kept offering me like 20 bucks, 20 bucks, and I kept going, and I'm like, 28 is as low as I'll go, because the other one sells for 33 to $35. Let me get the doors.
No, I'm not
I'm
moving it.
moving it. Um, so this one, because it's newer, same pieces, same concept, nothing's changed, just the box. Everything else is the same. 28 bucks is, that's the lowest I'll go. And this guy kept going 20, 23, and then he finally came up to 25. I'm like, listen, if you want this, 28 bucks. You got to come up with three more dollars. And eventually, after a couple days, he came. Um, which is good because I was about to, because this thing, I really thought it was going to sell at I think it was up for 33.75, because I really thought, there's no difference. And I think the last one we sold for 37.50,
Quick.
and quick, like within a day, quick. This one, for whatever reason, people just aren't looking at it. Even same exact. I mean, there's no new princess. Same cupcakes, just a different box, different year printed on the box, different little model girls playing the game. Everything else is the same. Just board game buyers are weird like that. Like they got to have it from that specific year. And it's not like this game is vintage. Like, this one's 2019. I think the previous one was like 2011 or something. Like, it's not like 1997 or 2003 even. It's, 15 ounces. So that's it.
About 50 cents difference.
Where's it going?
New.
New Hampshire. Chronicon. Next up, we got this Pampered Chef Stone deep dish baker. We're gonna have to pack this up pretty decently, because even though it's heavy, it is fragile. Like one chip in it ruins the whole thing. Stoneware sells well year round. You just have to be really careful about packing it well and making sure it's packaged well in the box. And Thinking about what box I want to put it in. Probably not going to fit.
You're small.
Yeah. So we're going to put this in a,
Paper on the bottom.
buy these from Walmart. The Walmart small boxes, shipping / moving boxes. Actually, I don't think they advertise them as shipping boxes, but this is what these types of boxes, this Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever, um, Amazon sellers, Walmart sellers, they all use them to ship their, bulk boxes in. So they're shipping 40, 50 pounds worth of inventory in these boxes. So it's more than enough to ship your, you know, 9 pounds of whatever.
On the bottom.
Huh?
You put paper on the bottom.
That's what I'm doing. So we're going to paper, stone, and then we'll paper on top. But I'm going to cut the box first. Paper on top. This is 8 pounds.
What?
8 pounds. 17, 11, 7. Oh.
Well, it's only going to Maryland.
It's only going to Maryland, so
Do you want to just do
we
ground?
lucked out. Yeah,
Do you trust?
no. Because it's so fragile, we're not going to go FedEx because, again, with their system being so stressed, just they're throwing shit, they're moving really fast, they're not being very careful. So we'll spend the extra and send it what I think is going to be the safer option. So sold this Sharp desktop calculator. I don't know what we sold it for.
Hmm.
So I don't. I want to say like $30, 28, 50 maybe.
30.
30 on the nose.
Yeah.
On the nose. And the thing about these calculators, they're shipping in a big box because they're bigger. So you got to buy them cheap. And thrift stores we've been in recently are trying to sell them for like $10 now. which is a good price if you're going to use it personally, but for resale, not so much. Because I don't think I can even get this in a 12-inch box. I think I got to go 15. Or I probably could go 12-inch, but I got to stand it up a bit, which I don't know. It's let's see, that might go. Nope, it's like 15 on the nose. So unfortunately, the only 15-inch box we have is 1512 and tall. Although the tall dimension doesn't matter because we're going to cut it down. But the 15 is what we need. The 12-inch dimension is too wide. I'll show you here. Like we're only using like 10 inches of that 12. So if I had a 1510, that would be great. But really, 1512 is not horrible. That's be really bad if it was like 15.6. It's just keep it from sliding side to side, which I mean, 2 inches is not really gonna hurt it because it is wet. 6 pounds.
6?
Yeah. 15, 12, 5. Where's that going to? New Mexico?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you a bit.
It's going to cost us quite a bit to ship it because it's going to New Mexico. It sucks. 11.41 to ship it. So I think we paid $6 for it, so we're still okay. But yeah, that's why you don't pay up for those. So next we've got this EchoWare. Yep. EchoWare, not that you can see the bottom, but the bottom is copper. It's an EchoWare skillet. That's what the lid looks like. It's different from the Revereware. Mid-century cookware. We sold this for $26. $28 ship sale price. So $28 for this skillet. We're out of 15-inch boxes.
I mean, I have this one. But not that easy.
So this will probably also have to go in a 15-inch box. And the 12-inch box I have is 12 by 10 tall by 8. And I think if I were to stand it up in there, because skillets and pots and stuff, I'll stand up. So I think it's going to be too tall. Like I'll stand it up like that, and I think that's more than 10. And the handle's going to be way long. Yeah, that's not going to work. Actually, wondering if 15 is going to work. I got to stand it up in a. No, 15's not going to work either. I need 17.
Do you want the box inside with the duct tape, or do you want a small Walmart?
Give me Walmart.
What?
Give me Walmart. So we're going to ship this in another Walmart box. And that's going to fit in there nice. We're going to be able to cut it way down. But there's nothing in here that's going to get hurt. And I get some more flaps. Love me some flaps. Ashley's prepping our GeoTrax lot that we created. Instead of trying to show you the entire lot when it comes up, I'll just put a picture of it. They sold a bridge and some track and some minifigs and whatever, what have you. So it's a nice, tight little box. 4 pounds. 1711 4. Shipping to Michigan. It's going to cost us $6.70 for me to ship this, so that's pretty good. It's about the size and weight of a game. So next up, we got Balderdash, newer version. This is 2003, so not that new, but you know, not the first edition. This actually might be the second. Is there one between this one and the 80s? Did they update it in the 90s?
I think that not Boulder Dash, Beyond Boulder Dash.
Oh, they came out with the Beyond Balderdash. Then they decided to go back to just regular old Balderdash. What else is going on? I mean, I guess that's really it. We decided not to go to Richmond for this tournament this weekend. Um, just 2 weekends back to back during fourth quarter, like our busiest time of year, is just too much time away from the business. We can't really take it. And one of our kids doesn't even want to go. He's not a fan of long car rides. Like, he doesn't even want to go to practice tonight because it's far. 3 pounds. 13, 12, 4. This is a new one to the channel, one we'll never pick up again. Pictionary, the Simpsons edition. Took a while to sell this, and then it didn't sell for a whole lot of money. I took a best offer of, I think, $20 or $22. I don't know. Just wanted it out. Just be done. Um, I thought it would do good because it's Simpsons, and thought Simpsons was having a kind of a resurgence, but no, apparently not. So actually, I should say it is in certain things, but not Pictionary, apparently. Hmm. Ashley's over here breaking the Gina tracks. Trying to figure out how it can ship smaller.
I know how it can ship smaller. I just can't get it. No,
Hmm.
trying to figure out how small it needs to go.
She's figured it out. Simpsons Pictionary is 3 pounds. 17.84. Next up is this. It's a Dunkin' Donuts mug. You're not going to really see the embossed, but it's there. Or debossed. See the Dunkin'
Where
there.
do you
So,
think?
kind of a plain mug. Sold it for $15, I think. I think I paid $1 for it, so it's okay. Not a super amazing out of this world sale, but a sale nonetheless. I think I tore that bubble wrap halfway through the. A lot of times I'll wrap mug in cardboard and just ship it that way in a poly bag. But this time of year, when I'm throwing stuff, I'll go the extra and just put it in a box, just to be safe, safer. It's 2 pounds.
30-cent difference.
Ground advantage. Next up, we have Pictionary. You guys know Pictionary. It's the first edition. Everybody's grandma's house had one of these games. And now everybody's, I guess, Gen X house is going to have this game. Or millennials. It's funny. Pictionary came out after the game show Win, Lose, or Draw. You remember that game? It's one of those games that if you were sick from school, you'd watch The Price is Right, you'd watch Supermarket Sweep, you'd watch Win, Lose, or Draw. It's basically Pictionary with celebrities. And Pictionary came out, and then Win, Lose, or Draw, the creators said, hey, we've got people that watch this show. Let's create a board game. And it flopped. Nobody cared because Pictionary is already out and massive. And even today, like you see a win, lose, or draw game out there, and like I look them up every now and again just to check up on it because I remember that game as a kid. And like, Malcolm Jamal Warner, like running up to the easel to draw his milk and cookies or whatever he's drawn. And yeah, that game still does nothing. Like nobody cares about it. It's just weird how pop culture is. Like, this one's 4 pounds.
28.
Yeah. Game of Life 2007. Sell these like every day. Every day we're shipping one. And not even just because it's fourth quarter. Like,
Well, with 2007.
hmm?
The 2007 just started selling.
Yeah. But I'm saying Game of Life. Like, every day we have a Game of Life listed in whatever year we sell one. Like,
Right now we don't have any listed.
yeah, we have none listed right now. I don't know that did we buy any? We bought a couple. Yeah. So we'll get some listed. We'll get that done today so we can ship some out tomorrow. I think we've only got one more after this, right?
Yeah.
It's the GeoTrack. So last thing we've got is our GeoTrack lot. Which is the toll bridge, some minifigures, and then some track. Sold out for $45 on sale. And I don't know, there was no train with that, right? There's just track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with GeoTracks, you don't have to have the train. We've got a couple of trains. I don't think we have any locomotives, like what actually
We do. They don't work.
they don't work. Yeah, we have non-working locomotives. The locomotives obviously is where the money is, if you can get them working. A lot of times you deal with battery corrosion issues and things like that. But the tracks do well. The tracks do really well. And that might just be Christmas time buying, but so far so good.
£3, 18, 11, 3.
Sure. And
So
yeah,
um,
I would rather.
I was trying to get those apart. I couldn't.
Yes. So we have everything in a bag. So that plus a little riser thing.
Oh, the bridge.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is the bridge track. And then the bridge like girders and stuff and a little toll booth. And yeah, all of that sold for $45. And the thing is this.
And what?
I'm putting up an image of the. So we'll just stuff it with taking. That's 6 pounds. So that's it, guys. We're done. Shipped all 15 items. We've got another one of these sets, the Grand Central Station, to ship tomorrow, so we'll do that tomorrow. And
we have a Grand Central Station to list.
We have another Grand Central Station to list. And this is going to Utah, which is going to suck a lot. That's going to suck. $17.79 to ship it. But I think we paid $20 for the whole box. So we've had it so long, we're just looking to get rid of it. So that's done. We're done. We're going to bring stuff in now from our thrift adventure and get on with the rest of our day. So you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all the happy horse shit. We will catch you next time.